Handler, welcome to the project. How are you doing over there?
I'm good. I'm in Saskatoon, Canada right now. I'm sure that you've never heard of it, and neither have I. Until I got here.
Never heard of it, but still jealous?
Very cold, a lot of snow, and no mountains to ski. So it's a home run.
I know that your birthday is coming up, and now it's tradition that you go skiing topless. Are you doing that again this year?
I will be. Well, I don't know if I'll be topless. I mean, I've been wearing a top the last couple of years. I think, like, my nieces and nephews have said things to me recently. So I feel like out of respect for them, and in order for them to take me seriously as an aunt, I might have to keep my top on, but I will be in a bikini.
Okay, well, you're coming back out here on your Little Big Bitch tour. Now, I want to ask, is one born a little big bitch, or does one become a little big bitch?
No, you are born a bitch. That is how it happens. You have to be born that way. And that's what happened to me. I was like this from the minute I could start talking, which was a little bit too early for my parents and the rest of my family. But once I surveyed the scene and saw my family and my parents, I was like, who is in charge around here? Like, this is not going to fly for me. Do I have a dowry? Like, how am I going to get out of this situation? I've been very resourceful my whole life. I still have my family. I can't shake them. They're around all the time. And they have procreated 8 children. So I kind of can't get away from children, even though, you know, that is my full desire. And I'm very vociferous about that. Yeah, so I think for my ski video this year, it comes back to my faux anti-parenting role. And now I have to respect them, which is a bummer.
Critics' Choice Award, you smashed the monologue. You called Margot Robbie Dirty Barbie, loved it. I think I would be lactose intolerant Barbie, but what would you be?
Microdose Barbie. That's who I am. I'm constantly ingesting whatever microdose I can get my hands on. I love it. It's great for life. It keeps you up. And it keeps you sparkly.
Have you ever taken mushrooms, walked outside into your backyard, and talked to what you thought was a tree for 2 hours?
Your latest special, Revolution, is amazing. You seem so relaxed on stage. Do you ever feel nervous before filming your specials?
You know, I think you get to a certain point where you know what you're good at and what your strengths are, and you focus on that skill set. And for me, that is stand-up. I love it. I love the togetherness of being in an audience, you know, with strangers and having strangers sit next to each other, laughing together, leaning on each other. I love that vibe, and I love providing that. It feels like you're providing a service. And as I've gotten older and more mature, like, I'm just better at it. Like, I don't have those kind of nerves that I had when I was starting out. Even when I was hosting the Critics' Choice Awards, it's like, I couldn't wait to get out on the stage. Like, I couldn't wait. And when you have that kind of energy, you kind of infect the audience with that energy.
And you're totally bringing it. You're writing a book at the moment. Tell me what it's about.
Being a woman, not taking any shit from anybody, and not listening to what people expect you to do or tell you what to do. Certainly not listening to what men tell you to do as if they know what's best for us. That's ridiculous. And also not subscribing to all of the societal constructs that everybody has made up for us. That we have value without being a mother, that we have value without having a partner, that we're a queen with or without a husband. Like, each one of us is that. And I feel like I'm here to remind women of that, you know, in a big way, to be free and to, like, live out loud and be yourself.
We both have big families, and I think the hardest thing about that can be coordinating the group chats and how many different group chats, different siblings and nieces and all of that. Also the names, remembering who's in which group. I think my favourite one is Ribs and Tits. Do you have the same issue with group chats?
Yeah, no, we have Sloppy Seabass is our family group chat, Sloppy Seabass.
Yep.
Because my brother accidentally ordered that. Instead of Chilean sea bass one night at a restaurant, he ordered Sloppy Seabass. And we're like, that sounds like a sexual term. Anyway, we have a lot of subgroups too, because we're all talking about each other. So we have the girls that are talking about the boys, then we have the cousins that are talking about the other cousins. Yeah, we have a big family. So we have the nieces and nephews on one. That's a little bit more tame. But then I have my own group chat with my nieces and nephews, and I'm taking them away alone without their parents this summer. So I can really, you know, get down to business with them.
Chelsea Handler, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck with the tour.
Thank you so much. Thank you. See you soon.
She was great. I was watching her special on the plane and I laughed at one point and covered my mouth because I had my headphones on. And the woman next to me looked and then she started watching it. And so we were both watching it. At the very end when we got off the flight, we were both a little bit emotional because the ending's quite lovely. And yeah, I just feel like I made a friend thanks to Chelsea. No, it was great.
You know what I'm fascinated by is her, just at the end when she was saying she's going to take her nieces and nephews away without their parents. Can you imagine if your aunt was microdosing superstar Chelsea Handler? She's taking you on a holiday. Your aunt is just kind of taking some mushrooms and being like, let's go skiing with her. That'd be wild.
It would be wild, Michael. Yep. I'm nothing like that.
I just wanted to hear more about your WhatsApp groups, but apparently that's not for
we're
now.
running out of time. But you can see Chelsea Handler in Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane later this year. A link to tickets are on our website.